Thank you for the rage quit. Mostly you can have. Never stop felting Chrissy. You know, there's some people who are like complaining about it, and they'll be like, I don't know about anything that's going on, but you talked about this a lot, and here's my opinion on it. Like, why, if you don't know what's going the fuck on, why are you giving your opinion on it? Like, why are you weighing in? That was basically the Simcast episode.
5-year-old woman named Susan, who I met off Craigslist. One time she ate my entire birthday cake and did not tell me till like 2 days later. She's like, oh, sorry, I just had some of your leftover cake.
No.
She polished that shit off. And I couldn't get
Wow.
She was seething about another woman that was not me, but I was here to hear it apparently, eating her cake. What is with Chrissy and seething about women eating her cake? If you're that fat, if your appetite is that of an elephant, then maybe buy 2 cakes. Maybe do that, because this clearly isn't a wedding exclusive thing. It is also at a birthday. Like, what do you want people to do? Psychically read your mind to know that you actually wanted the cake after it sat around for 2 hours, or what? We weren't there, we don't know the situation, but I don't know, there's a common factor here, guys, where she's seething about women eating her cake. Damn these bitches for eating her cake. How dare they?
later.
The audacity to eat food that you provide at a party. The audacity. Also, how does that happen? Like, it's your responsibility as the host, or the person who's hosting it for you, to cut up the cake and distribute it out. Like, have you guys ever heard of people going up to the cake at a birthday party and, like, eating the cake? Like, going up to the cake and eating it, as opposed to it being handed to them sliced and eating it off the plate. What is with her parties?
Oh, sorry, I just had some of your leftover cake. She polished that shit off. And I couldn't get I couldn't complain to anybody. I was like, you know, I chose to live with this old fucking bitch. She was 65 years old. She ate my leftover.
So she's hating the elderly too? It was the elderly. She's getting mad at a senior citizen. She probably didn't even remember eating the cake. No, I'm fucking with you guys. Probably the couple of 65-year-olds in chat are like ready to type on the keyboard. Never forgive her, she said. Yeah, suffer boomers. Suffer boomers. You won't forgive a 65-year-old woman for eating your cake? What was in the cake? Seriously.
I'll never forgive her. Yeah, it was my favorite birthday cake from Magnolia. Vanilla, buttercream, vanilla. And she just was like, oh, I just, I thought it was, I thought you were, you know, gonna throw it out. So I just ate it. She ate my leftover birthday.
So she thought she was gonna throw it out. That's a reasonable thing to see. A cake's been out for a while and nobody's eating it, that you would go and eat more. That's called leftovers. So she's upset that a senior citizen ate her leftovers. I don't even know what to say at this point. How does new stuff keep coming out like this? This just took a turn.
Cake from Magnolia. I'll never forget that. That was so annoying.
What does that mean?
Like half my birthday cake.
I know that's a flower, but like, is that a special cake? Why is she seething over a Magnolia cake? What does that mean? Someone tell me what that means.
That was so annoying.
Magnolia Bakery.
She ate like half my birthday cake, just sneakily, like little by little. Ate my birthday cake.
She told this story like 10 times. What the hell? Also, my hair looks really good there. How'd I get it like that?
That's a whole nother episode. Just talking about Susan. She like polished off my birthday cake one year. I'm still not over it. She ate a whole birthday cake, and it was my favorite. I had just like a piece, and she like fucking over a week's time ate the whole thing at the end. She was like, oh yeah, by the way, I ate your birthday cake.
Hold on a second. She did it over a week?
Okay, it keeps getting worse. She is seething over someone eating the food she provided at her party for her birthday that was sitting out, and she said, I thought you were going to throw it away. So she ate it. She's a 65-year-old woman who probably has blood sugar problems. She's trying to probably not die. And then apparently Like, it's been out for a week, she said?
Piece, and she like fucking over a week's time ate the whole thing at the end.
Yeah. A week's time. So she's upset that this old lady that probably gave her cheap as fuck rent, that made it so she didn't have to suck as many dicks to get rent, ate her cake over the course of a week. So again, with the freezer burn cake, what is her obsession with freezer burn cake and eating it? And getting upset about other women eating it. I can't believe she's this upset over week-old cake.
And she was like, "Oh yeah, by the way,
have you ever lived with a family before? I'm orphan and I've lived with a family before. That's like every once in a blue moon, someone's gonna eat your stuff. You know, hopefully if they're respectful, they won't. But every once in a blue moon, you know, anybody who's roomed with someone, it's happened even by accident at some point. And you're seething?
Over a week's time ate the whole thing at the end." She was like, "Oh yeah, by the way, I ate your birthday cake."
Hold on a second. She did it over a week?
I think so. She would like slowly have like a piece a day.
She's like, "You don't know how many Craigslist cocks I had to suck for that cake. I had to suck 2 because the first one didn't pay." That's why she's mad about it. Because she, you know how you'll go to the store and you'll go to buy something, you calculate like how many hours of work is that worth? Like you go to buy a meal and you're like, "Oh fuck, that's like 3 hours of work or something," right? She calculates it in Craigslist cocks. Oh, that was like 5 cocks that I'm gonna have to suck to replenish that. She measures prices in Craigslist cocks. Whoa, buddy! This whole segment just needed a big...
Yeah, I mean...
And didn't tell me till it was all gone.
So you were looking for week-old cake and you're like, it's gone?
Right?
Maybe. No.
Even Cecil's laughing at her. And he was sweeping for her on stream recently. And even he's laughing at her for wanting week-old cake. He laughed in her fucking face. The pettiest bitch I ever saw. Is this not the pettiest bitch on earth? Listen, I understand it wasn't the old lady's cake, but she threw the party there. Clearly, she had the cake. She's leaving it out for a week. She doesn't want it to go bad. Because here's the thing. Chrissy's like, "Oh, she said, I thought you were going to throw it out." And then it's, "Oh, it was a week old." So Chrissy's already lying in this story. It's already not consistent. She's already lying. So what actually happened was Chrissy left this cake out for a week because she's being a fucking hoarder. And you can tell she's that type of person based on her being a klepto and other behaviors she has. You can tell she's a fucking hoarder. She left it there and then got mad when the old lady who wanted a piece ate some before it went bad. Like, how long can you keep a cake in your fridge anyway before it's disgusting? Like we said, cake doesn't freeze well. Doesn't exactly freeze well. Her favorite cake, but she didn't even eat it for an entire week. That's what I'm saying. It's not making sense. Like, bitch, get your lies straight. Get your cake lies straight. This is the second time you've lied on a woman over eating your goddamn cake, Chrissy. Get it the fuck together. Over a decade-long issue. I'm guessing this is from like 10 years ago because she's saying she was rooming with someone, right? So doing the math, it's at least a decade-long story. A decade-long issue of her seething about women eating her fucking celebratory cake that she leaves out. Or is given to me, for example, by the staff. That she said with her or Frank, I'm pretty sure it was Frank, said it was okay to go do that it didn't have corn. He was busy having his little talk with someone because something had happened at the event. I don't know what, don't ask.
I hope she got fat. But this is my favorite.
Bitch. But I'm the mean one. Listen. Yeah, are we being mean? Yes, we are being mean, but rightfully so. Rightfully so. Just because she's more passive about it doesn't make it any better. So yes, I am allowed to laugh at it, but listen, I say a lot of stuff, and I called out how she was objectively a whore. It wasn't me just saying it. Objectively, we had the receipts. I'm logically calling her a whore. I'm making fun of her. I'm making fun of her excuses, whatever. But that's pretty hateful. You're gonna talk about this 65-year-old woman and how you hope she got fat for eating your rotten fucking cake? Like, that's insane. to hold a grudge against 65-year-old elderly woman for eating your rotten cake.
Favorite birthday cake of all time. It was Magnolia vanilla cake with vanilla frosting. It was so fucking good. Or maybe
Which is why you left it in your fridge for a week.
it was like she ate the last couple of pieces. I just remember she like ate the last of my cake. And I'm so upset. I'm still upset about it. This was years ago.
What made you just suddenly think about that?
Nothing. She just wants to talk about it, as she did that whole compilation. Gosh, she is spiritually obese. That's why she was wishing for that woman to be like her, spiritually obese. Considering Chrissy's such a fucking liar, I bet you this woman had like one piece of cake. First she said half a cake, now she says a couple pieces. That's what I'm saying! She just can't stop lying. She can't even get this one story straight. I don't believe her. Why would I believe her? She has a lying problem. She's a habitual liar. In her own stories, they're inconsistent. It's not just like, oh, she forgot. They know, like, this is a long history of this. She randomly brought it up and Cecil was like, what the fuck, lol, I'm dying. Cecil, this is who you're sweeping for. Come the fuck on, man. Brody says the rage quit. Haven't heard this much controversy about bathroom BJs and a blue dress since the Clinton years. I'm surprised I don't see more cake emotes. I'm seeing a lot of orange emotes. I'm glad you guys are enjoying this. I know there is a small percent of people who actually do watch it and are like, oh, I don't want to hear about Chrissy again. But I'm sorry, but the beatings will continue until morale improves. You know, everyone's like, oh, you keep talking. Well, she keeps talking about me. She dedicated half her podcast this Sunday to me. So now I gotta sit through it and like somehow make it entertaining, because that shit was hard to get through. Press 1 in chat if you want to watch it. If you want to watch the Hugbox Simcast. Okay, everyone here wants to watch it. Well, there you go. So if the YouTube people are mad, that's on you for not joining Kicked and joining the voting system here. I'm sorry, even though the Simcast is hard to get through, this cake saga is more interesting to me than Jeremy is currently. Because Jeremy, he's just doing Chrissy is doing the same stuff, and Jeremy is doing the same stuff, and they both haven't really changed much, and they're both very similar, you know, they're both swingers, whatever. I call Jer a swinger because he was willing to go to a strip club with Chrissy, as we saw in that clip, and, you know, the Wisconsin Bull, and him saying he wants Adam to bring his wife's tits to his house, you know, all the stuff. Chrissy's stuff is more it's fun. It's more fun to make fun of because of how it has an extra layer of retarded pettiness. It's like quartering, but if he was a woman. So something about it is just funnier. Oh no, they're throwing the pennies, not the prostitute pennies. Women are better at a-logging other women. Yeah, because we understand woman language and can translate it. Versus guys may skim over. Though I would say the Kino Casino is pretty good at picking. They're pretty perceptive at picking up little details. I know he likes to queen out and do the gay voice. And he liked doing his little gay voice on his little gossip stream with her where they were speculating about my dating life. But come on. She's lying about cake, man. This is ridiculous.